Brody, make sure you pause.
What it do, my fellow Panther brochachos? As me and my buddies used to say, sacapuntas. Shout out Matthew Deacon. Welcome back to another week of school. If you'd like to see anything on the announcements, please contact Coach Brewster and Ms. Mowry.
LC Apparel is still available on the website. Make sure you check it out.
Don't forget, yearbooks are on sale. They're on the school website for $70.
Also on the school website is the 1010 form. For all you freshmen and sophomores, the 1010 form is required to take your permit test.
Once again, if you are interested in buying older yearbooks, as in yearbooks from years prior, please contact Ms. Wallace.
FCA will meet next Wednesday, November 9th at 7:30 in the morning. Thursday is also parent-teacher conferences, and there will be an FAFSA help session in the auditorium during this time.
A little trouble there, Owen.
It's
Little
all-
trouble there. Also, you seniors out there, your senior supplies needs to be ordered with Harif Jones by Thursday.
Ephraim Zuroff, a literal Nazi hunter, will visit the school tomorrow to talk to all of us.
Mr. Taft.
Yes.
We heard that the famous Nazi hunter Ephraim Zuroff was coming to the school. Do you mind us asking some questions about him?
Absolutely not.
When was Zuroff born?
Dr. Zuroff he's about the same age as my parents would be. So he's 74. So he's been doing this a while. In fact, I think he's been on the trail of Nazis for over 40 years now. So he has spent a big portion of his life staying busy.
Where is he from?
He is from New York. He grew up he was born in New York, grew up in New York, and then him and his parents moved to Israel, and so he has spent the big part of his adult life, if not all of it, in Israel, in Jerusalem.
Why did he choose to be a Nazi hunter?
It's he has answered that question, and I hate to try to. I'm afraid of misquoting him, but I'm fairly certain that he said that his parents were not victims of the Holocaust, but their Jewishness was a shared culture. So it was like if one person suffered, they all suffered, and so it was his take was kind of like. Why would I not do this if I could?
What countries has he been to?
He has literally traveled all over the globe catching these people. He's been to South America. He went there to follow up on leads that Dr. Mengele, who was the physician at Auschwitz, had escaped to Argentina, and some evidence had popped up that he was there or that he had died there. So he went, to follow up on that in South America. He's been to, of course, Germany and Poland, done a lot of work in Serbia and Croatia in the Balkans. And in the U.S., if there's wherever a Nazi may pop his head up, that's where he goes.
Has he written any books?
Yes. He has written extensively about tracking Nazis down. And he's also, there's been a number of like Discovery, History Channel series of tracking down Nazis that he was the primary person for those.
Do you know what's in those books?
A lot of it is kind of the grind of what it takes to find. In movies, obviously you can't, they pass a Nazi on the street. It's got to be bang, 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 to make it in the 2-hour movie frame. And in real life, it's a lot of working in, old records rooms, going through birth certificates, going through old military records. So it's a lot of detective work, and he documents a lot of those, a lot of that in his books. Trying to get law enforcement authorities to cooperate, because you would think most people would be enthusiastic, if somebody shows up and says, "Hey, we think there was a major Nazi war criminal here," you would think everybody would be excited to, "Hey, let's find this guy." And that's not the case, because most people, especially if their country has been attached to atrocities, the last thing they want to do is dig that back up.
We saw that he launched something called Operation Last Chance. What was that?
Yeah, it was a program that he launched in multiple countries, basically offering kind of like the Old West, the wanted posters. We'll give you $25,000 if you give us a legitimate lead to a wanted Nazi war criminal. So, when all else fails, put money out there, and that will usually get people to talk.
Does he only hunt Nazis, or does he help persecute other criminals?
He's been involved in other things. I don't know if you know about the genocide in Rwanda that happened in the 90s. There was a movie, I think, Hotel Rwanda, about what happened in this African country, and he was involved with that. Like, he was invited by the Rwandan government to be an advisor.
How did he get a job? Get his job?
Just I don't know how he initially got involved. I can't remember, but I know he worked at the Simon Wiesenthal Center under the head Jedi Master of Nazi hunters, and he just learned from him. Like Robin learning from Batman. And when Batman got old and retired, he moved up, and that would be something. If you get the chance to speak to him personally, that would be a good question to ask him. Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Teacher in service is next Wednesday, the 9th.
Our Veterans Day ceremony will be next Friday, the 11th.
Fellas, basketball season is in 2 weeks. Show up and show out, and let's bring the juice to that student section.
Are you excited for the season to start?
Brick, yes. Season basketball 2022 is gonna be lit.
And what's your favorite thing to do in practice?
I like swishing and dunking on Drew Henry.
And who are you looking forward to playing the most?
Loudon, because Loudon is gonna freaking get destroyed this year.
Are you excited for the season to start?
Yeah, we're excited. We're getting after it in the weight room, getting after it in the gym. We're just becoming stronger as a team, so we're excited.
And what's your favorite thing to do in practice?
Probably playing with the boys. It's really fun. You get better as you go along with it, and it's just a great experience for everybody.
Who are you looking forward to playing the most?
Probably Loudon, because they're our rivals, and there's a lot of energy in the gym when it comes to playing them, so it's really exciting.
My name is Hunter Click, and I am a freshman.
What are you
I'm looking forward to get better in basketball and getting closer with my teammates. Favorite thing about playing basketball? Probably shooting. I like shooting.
Hey everybody, today I'm here with Ali. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Miss McCombs,
Why?
because she's really relatable and nice.
Thank you. Hey everybody, today we're here with Grayson. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Miss Hammond, because she slays.
Thank you. Today we're here with Brady Rogers. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
I would have to go with Kerr because he's super laid back, and I don't know.
Today we're here with Josh. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Mr. Cross, he's pretty chill and I really like his classes.
Thank you. With Yair. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Coach Pickle, because he's the soccer coach and he's nice, I guess.
We're here with Cassie. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Mr. Garrett, because he helps me when I work with no questions asked.
Thank you. With Gabe. I'm gonna graduate right next to this man.
Hello.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Sorry?
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
My favorite teacher. That's a hard one. We got a lot of good teachers here. Dr. J. He is so charismatic and he's funny too. You gotta admit.
I have a bit. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're here with Ashley. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
I think Dr. Johnston is my favorite teacher. He's just
I have a bit.
yeah. He's just like easy to get along with, and he's very good at teaching.
Thank you. Everybody, we're here with the man, the myth, the legend, Layla Brodigan. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Mr. Browning, because he makes me brownies.
Thank you. With Kyle. Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Oh, say it again.
Who's your favorite teacher and why?
Miss Sloan right here because
Turn the camera.
she's always been there for me. I respect her, and yeah.
Thank you.
What are you putting in your mouths this week for lunch? Monday, pizza and spaghetti.
Tuesday, chicken sliders.
Wednesday, corn dogs.
Thursday, chicken sandwich.
And Friday, you know what it is. Breakfast for lunch. Let's go.
We'd like to end you on a quote of the week. Life doesn't require that we be the best, only that we try our best.
Hope you guys have a great week. We will see you next week on the LCHS News and Announcements.
Peace.
That was good.